We've got a Delta R10000 multi-valve here, and we're going to be installing it. I am in the closet, which is behind the finished bathroom here. So we just took out that old thing from the 70s, and now we're going to be putting in something a little bit more modern. And so I've already cut off the 1/2-inch pipes. That one is for the tub spout, that one's for the shower, and then this is the hot and cold, because we're looking at this in reverse. And just to stop the flow of water, I stuck on some SharkBite quarter turn water shutoff valves. And so now what we're going to be doing is basically getting this thing so it is set right. So I've already got it cut out here, and so Delta includes this little black fitting thing on it, and so basically that's how you're going to set this, guys. You're just going to push it all the way in here, and obviously make sure the up is pointing up. And what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to cut a 2x4, and I'm going to screw this thing into the 2x4, and I'm going to mark on these two studs how deep I need to screw that 2x4. I marked on either side where that is. And so next thing I'm going to do is pretty marked here on this line where I want the center of this thing to be. So basically I'm going to take this thing, I'm going to flip it around, and they do have a direction, so you want to make sure that up is actually up. But I'm basically going to be screwing this into my 2x4 like that. And then I'm going to be also sticking on some fittings for the hot and cold water lines. And I'm also going to be sweating on some connectors to go from the existing 1/2-inch copper to PEX. Okay, a little update here. So I just sweated on one of the 1/2-inch copper to PEX, and to get this one up here, what I did is I used some tape and some PEX, and I'm holding this thing in place, and I was able to get my little flame cloth in here to protect the tub and other stuff. So I did get some in there. The flux or the solder did kind of come back, but I think we're going to be okay because I think most of this is still looking nice. So I'm going to take this off. And yeah, I finished sweating on all of the adapters now. So we have the 1/2-inch PEX to 1/2-inch copper lines. And so that's looking nice. And now what I'm doing is I traced out the location for the hot and the cold lines on this thing. And I've got my two 90-degree PEX adapters here. And yeah, so I'm basically just gonna cut out the PEX. And I'll have a little bit of extra PEX going down on the hot and cold sides. And then I'll also have some on this. And while I have nice access at it, I'm gonna crimp the PEX right here. And I'll flip this thing around, put it in there, and then I'll crimp the PEX. This is what the almost finished product looks like. I've got my PEX lines, they've all been crimped on. I just checked them with the no-go-go gauge. So basically for 1/2-inch pipe, which is gonna be this guy, you just set it down, you want to make sure you see a gap. So that's how it should look. And so all these things are looking good. So now I'm going to come to this wall, and we're basically going to just come in like this. I'm going to do this off camera, but you guys get the idea. So I'm just going to cut all these to length. All right, just got all these on. I don't recommend screwing this thing in until you get them all around their things, because basically you're gonna have to roll this thing around to get the PEX, which is honestly kind of stiff if it's only a little bit, to get around this. Like this guy was really tough to get on, but these longer guys are easier to get on. But now I've got that, and I'm gonna push this where I want it to be. And I've already crimped all these connections, so now I'm just gonna go in there with my screws. I'm gonna line this up where I had it marked. Now that I've got this whole thing in, last thing I'm gonna do is a water test, and because I can't see too well behind this thing, I'm just taking some dry towels, paper towels, and I'm just shoving them right next to where I put a bunch of these joints. And I'm gonna hope that they all stay in place, but basically I'm just gonna do this. I'll turn on the water. I have a valve installed on the other side. I'll show you guys that in a sec. This is the front side of the valve, and I don't have the trim kit yet, but I do have a crescent wrench here. So as far clockwise as you can go is off. Then I'm going to turn the water back on. So the water's been on now for a few minutes, and these things are basically completely dry. I'm gonna take them out I might leave them in there a little bit longer, but yeah, basically if there was a leak, we would definitely know about it by now. We'd see a lot of drips and stuff, and I'm not, so that's great. And then these guys also around here are dry, so that is how we get this thing all done.